I hope you paid attention to the last section where we did a SAGE example. And I'm just going to go through, reset. And again, I'm trying to work from memory now what I did last time. I'm trying to learn. I defined a variable, and that was var. All right, now here's the problem. I'm reading it, and I have to understand what it says. So sum of the two numbers is 11. And the cube of their sum, exceeds the sum of their cubes by 792. And there's a lot of students, they struggle with reading that. And all I can say is try to slow yourself down. All right, well, we're really trying to solve an equation. So what's the equation we're trying to solve? It says the sum of two numbers is 11. So the two numbers would be x and 11 minus x. It says, and the cube of their sum. Their sum's 11, right? So the cube of their sum, right, exceeds, this is an equation by a double equal sign, exceeds the sum of their cubes. Well, the sum of their cubes would be x cubed plus the other number would be 11 minus x cubed. It says it exceeds it by 792. All right, and what are we going to do? We're going to solve that for x. Now, if you make a mistake typing, it's not going to, blow up. It'll just say you made a mistake, and you have to try it again. Let's see what happens. Wow, we got 3 or 8. Was I expecting that? Yeah, I'm expecting that. Here's the deal, though. Our real expectation is you actually do the work. What do we mean paper and pencil work? And that's why we went through this. We went through this by using paper and pencil, and I did it by using paper and pencil. You should find that it's somewhat remarkable that a computer can solve this problem only if I can understand what I've read. I couldn't type in what I've read and expect SAGE to do that. I'm not saying a machine couldn't do that. For example, if I took this, I want to point out what I mean by that. If I took this question and I went to the internet, let me do that, and just let me pasted that in, you'd come up with a bunch of different possibilities for suggestion. Now, some of these things are paid advertisements, but the bottom line is the web's an interesting place to find out, the answer to a question. And I'm not saying it immediately comes up, but you may want to rephrase it or whatever. Let me go to Google and see if I can do it on Google, because I was using DuckDuck. Let me take this over here. Oh, you get similar questions. I could probably learn from that. I get similar questions, yeah. Not the same question, but it's interesting. You're getting similar questions. And, it's interesting to see that. I'm going to do one more website, Wolfram Alpha. I'm going to type it. And I want to see if Wolfram Alpha can understand. Wolfram Alpha is a pretty powerful website as well for computer algebra systems. I don't think it's going to be able to do it. Yeah, it's not understanding what I'm saying. That's a problem, by the way. So let me go back to this, what I was talking about. You're going to have to figure this out when you read this thing. You have to figure out what they're looking for, how to express this as an algebraic statement, and that algebraic statement is an equation. It relates to things, and you're trying to solve for the variable. Now, granted, a computer can help you solve an equation, but it's probably at this stage of the game not going to be able to take a word problem like this and interpret it for you. Thank you for paying attention, though. And please, this is just a mild introduction into using SAGE. Thank you.